take a look at the Trebisky wireless buzzer system. This is a really awesome little buzzer if you want to do a game show, if you're a teacher, or you want to do this with your kids. It's super fun and really easy to use. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take it out of the box, and we're going to take a look at how to use this to do your own little game show at home. So we've got a couple components here. We've got the remote, and this does come with batteries, which is great, always appreciated. And then we've got these little buzzers. We've got 8 of these individual little buzzers. And the idea here is that you could play this, as a trivia game. You could play it to give each team or each person who's playing one of these buzzers. And the first thing that we're going to do is just switch this on and connect these buzzers wirelessly so we can play our game show. So I'm going to hold down the power button here for 1 second. It's going to set it up to pair these up. Then I'm going to press each of the buzzers in sequence. You can see they're going to light up and show me that they're connecting. Then I'm going to press the start button. You can see they all go green. It's a little hard to see the color, but they all go green. It's connected to the remote, and we are ready to go with our game here. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. Imagine you give each of these, buzzers to each of your friends, or if you're doing a trivia game, or to your students, your kids. Everybody or every team gets one of these buzzers. So they're all around a room. Because they're wireless, these can be spread out. You can spread out in the living room. You can be all over the classroom, whatever it might be. Now you're the moderator of this game. You've got this little remote, and you ask the question to the group. And you can see when we start, all of these are red. So nobody can press them. It's not going to do anything. They can press it. It's not going to accomplish anything on them. Now, we're going to go ahead and start to actually play the game here. So say I ask a question to the group, like, it can be anything. Is the sky blue is the question here. And as soon as I finish answering it, I'm going to press the start button here as the moderator of the game. And watch, as soon as I do that, everybody's buzzers are going to turn green, showing that they can buzz in. So they're all green, and I buzz in quickly on this guy. And I'm going to say, the sky is blue. Yes, correct. The sky is blue. So the person here who buzzed in, you can see their buzzer is going to light up. It's going to beep, show who it was. Everybody else's are going to go red. And I can either say, yes, you got the answer right. Stop. They won the round. Or we can continue. So again, I can control this all remotely. I see exactly who buzzed in. I can determine if they made the right answer or not. And only one of these buzzers can buzz in. And it's very, very quick. It's microseconds. So even if people hit the buttons at the exact same time, whoever hit it first is going to be the one to buzz in. And it's going to show me through that beeping and on there exactly who it was. And you can mute the beeping too if you don't want that, if it's going to bother you, in your classroom or whatever. There's a mute button on the remote there. So that person won that round. Now we could go on to the next round, press that button. As soon as we ask our next question, buttons go green again. Anybody can press. They can give their answer, and if they're right, I can stop the round and say, great, you won. So I have complete control. They have control of these individual little buzzers. Now, say they get the question wrong, and I want to continue the round. This is really cool. So these are all red. I say, is the sky blue? And I press the button to go. Okay, everybody's green. We can buzz in. And this person says, no, I think it's green. Well, of course, they're wrong. So I press the continue button on here. Now, their buzzer is red. That means they can't buzz in anymore. They got the question wrong, but everybody else has a chance now. And they can buzz in and say, I think it's purple. Nope, that's not right. Now, their buzzer is red again as well here. And you can keep going until somebody gives the right answer. Then just press the stop button, and it's going to take you back to the next question there. So you've got complete control. You can see exactly who buzzed in on there. Everybody's got these wirelessly so they can be spread out all around the room. Very, very fast response time, so whoever hit it definitely was the first one, even if people really try to answer the question at exactly the same time on there. And it'll even give you can have numbers for these too. So if you look at the back, obviously the beeping and the colored light on there tells you who buzzed in, but if you look here, there's actually a number on here too. So this is number 6, for example, and when they do buzz in, it's actually going to display the number on the remote there too. So there's no ambiguity, no question as to who buzzed in, who tried to give the answer on there. Now, some other things that are great with this setup is you can plug these in. So these actually recharge. There's some little USB ports. There's a little thing on the back here. You actually get 2 of these with this set. So, you know, between classes or games or whatever, you can plug each of these in, and you've got a couple for each of these. It has a couple of different plugs, so we can plug all of these in at once to charge up, and just plug it into any USB charger or your computer. Again, you can plug 4 into each of these. You get 2 cables. You can charge the whole set and be ready for the next game whenever you're going to play the next time. You can also check the battery level using the little battery button on here. So overall, really cool. Thanks again. Trebisky is one of my sponsors. Really appreciate the sponsorship and sending this to me to check out. I think this is super fun. Again, imagine being a teacher, being a parent, trying to do a game, trying to do a game with friends at a game night, whatever it is. You get that real like game show experience of buzzing in without wires or anything going around. You can see exactly who buzzed in first. You can ask your trivia questions, continue the round until somebody gets the answer right. The color coding on the buttons is awesome. The fast response time on there is really great. Overall, just a super cool item, great gift, great thing to have for the classroom or your house.